So we got this 460 clown saw here. Of course, Farmertech's the only people that make the parts for the 460. But of course, that's not a Farmertech. It's not built by Farmertech. So Farmertech did not screw up this chain tensioner. And my dad here wants to know, he's like, son, tell me why you will never have the Chinese people build saws for you ever again as long as you live. Isn't that right?
Well, it's debatable, but
Okay.
I believe you won't.
So I will not have Chinese people make saws for me anymore. But right here, this is a jacked up chain tensioner. Because what they did was they built it and they let this piece go beyond this plastic piece, and that plastic piece is not tucked under there. And no matter what you do, it's going to bind. This is one problem, one variety of problems that the chain tensioners from China can have. So let's do a video again of fixing this. Now these parts are working okay when they're not assembled in a jacked up fashion. So let's take a look. Okay, take that little bolt out. Put that little bolt in Dad's hand right there. Pop this clutch cover off thing, whatever you want to call it, little Dumaflachi, little cover, pop that off. Okay, good. Now, you see that right there? We're going to take this apart and grease everything. Got to take that out. Okie dokie. Some of you would say you don't have to grease it, but I'm going to say it's always going to work better when you grease it. So you take all that grease in there with the with that rubber, what's it called, a rubber O-ring. Put that sucker back in there. There's enough grease still right there. I've greased the end of that plastic because that shaft rolls on that plastic. Pop that sucker back down in there like so. Okay, come back with another splash of grease just for the giggles. You know, plenty of grease, never hurt nobody. I'm telling you it works a lot better with grease. I'm just telling you from experience. Come back here, pop that on there like so. Pop that down in there with your scrunch. Get it in there like that. Come back here, pop this on here. Now, here's what you got to do that they didn't do. What you got to do that they did not do was, of course, grease it, number one. But you got to pop that plastic in place. There it is, down. Then you got to ride this that way. So it may not go until I put that screw in there. Let me put that screw in there from Dad's hand. Let's just get it from Dad's hand. There we go. Okay, we're going to pause it for a second. Okay, that screw's in place now. Let me pop this down here. The best it'll pop. And I got to drive this over that before I try to assemble the what's it called. So if I turn it counterclockwise, it pulls it over. So that's what you have to do. You have to assemble it into this position right there. Let me pause it real quick. There, drive it back over that piece right there before you assemble the rest of it. And this last screw goes there from Dad's hand. Okay, now we got a functional chain tensioner that otherwise was not functional, but that doesn't mean that's the only trick, because sometimes these shafts, the screw is not hard enough metal and it binds, but the grease is always going to help. So that's a successful, basically successful repair job without a replacement.
On a chain tensioner.
On a chain tensioner. Now the same chain tensioner runs on the 460, the 440, the 660, and I think maybe the 381. Don't quote me on the 381-038, but it works same chain tensioner on those other ones. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks. Take care. And what else, Dad?
Don't sleep naked.
No. Do sleep naked. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to sleep naked. Isn't that right?
I sleep naked all the time.
Since when? Since when? What age? What age did you start sleeping naked?
About 21.
21?
Yeah.
You were able to sleep naked in the military?
No, not in the military.
All right, take care. We won't talk about sleeping naked in the military. We won't do it.